All right, folks. The long-awaited show is back. The Liam and Davis show. Davis and Liam show. Really depends on your perspective. Let's know your perspective out there. We're going to be talking about NFL news. We're getting training camp reports, Davis. We're going to talk. Half the league is on PUP or NFI. We're going to close the chapter on some drama. First and foremost, Davis, though, how you been? How you doing? How was the lake?
The lake was great. Yeah, got a bunch of reading done. Videos that I did for DK Best Ball Week honestly did a little bit better than I thought they would do. So yeah, we're chilling. We're dude, I mean, what, we got 41 days. There's 6 days until the Hall of Fame game. Like, you guys need to lock in. Like, if I've done some like, no, it's time to lock in. You can change your life if you make the correct sequence of decisions in the next 40 days. You can change your life.
I will say that I always usually experience draft burnout towards the last couple weeks. Just like, it's like, oh man, I got to do like 100 more DraftKings Millie Makers. And if you guys are experiencing burnout, that's totally fine, folks. Lay off the gas. You don't need to, quote unquote, change your life. Maybe you've already changed your life, right? That's a great thing about best ball. Maybe you changed your life in May, and you just gotta wait to let the chips fall as they may. So Davis, my cousin, who's really closer to a brother to me, I was at his bachelor's party when I won Best Ball Mania 2. Anyways, he watches the show sometimes, and I got a text from him the other day, and he said, I am 99% sure I just drove by Davis Mattek mowing his lawn.
Probably with my shirt off.
And he did say he is quite short. I mean, my cousin's like 6'5", so like he's quite tall. He said he was picking up his kids and that you live 2 minutes from him. So, when I visit St. Louis, looks like we're going to have to get the whole gang together.
We'll have to get the gang together. Yeah. I mean, I live in a big lot on the corner, so it takes me a long time to mow my lawn because it's basically 2 yards. And I go out there at the hottest time of the day to get the maximum amount of UV rays. So yeah, he probably did see me mowing my lawn.
That's funny. NFL news. Let's jump into it. Let's get some reactions here. Today, Joe Mixon is on the non-football injury list. I don't think this is that unexpected, right? Like, we were getting reports of a walking boot. I think the market is going to treat it like Nick Chubb is just going to get drafted higher. Maybe people draft more Woody Marks. Maybe Mixon falls in price. How you feeling about Joe Mixon in NFI?
I mean, I'm feeling that every Texans beat writer has told us this is going to happen. They're like, he's in a walking boot. He's Joe Mixon, walking boot. Why did they give Chubb $5 million? Well, he's in a walking boot, and yet drafters today are going to be like, well, I might as well take James Conner. I might as well take Trayvon. I mean, they're not in a walking boot. That is
Alvin Kamara.
I mean, that's just how it goes. Like, underdog drafters, the market can get sharper, all this stuff. But end of the day, the underdog drafters are pretty bad at pricing.
Now, you retweeted Zach Moss NFI and you said it's over for him. So
because Zach Moss has already not been mentioned once by the coaching staff this offseason. That's a coach speak index thing. And his injury was a neck injury.
It is. I mean,
and he's also Zach Moss. Like, that's the thing. Like, Joe Mixon's Joe Mixon.
Well,
like,
that's what I was trying to get at. Like, is this just bias against Moss now?
Well, Moss is a 8-year NFL veteran who's never had more than 700 yards. Like, he just is a.
Here's what I'll say about Moss. I have personally felt he has the inside track to the RB2. I've also said that there's big risk he medically retires. I don't think him going on the NFI list in July means that he's done, right?
Well, let's get the update on what the NFI is. What does the I stand for? Is it this neck injury? Did he shoot his face off with fireworks like Najee Harris? Like,
well,
there's
my read on it is he's not ready to be taking contact quite yet. Doesn't mean that, in November he couldn't get on the field. It also could mean it's over for him. I don't know. Joe Mixon.
I would guess it's over for him.
Well, I would guess that your feeling of overness correlates to who you've drafted a little bit, as it does for many people.
Well, I don't draft Taj Brooks either.
Oh, you're not. You're a coward. No RB2 for the Bengals.
I think the RB2 is Samaj P. Ryan. That's the inconvenient truth. No one wants to accept that because that's not very fun.
P. Ryan is Ty Johnson. He's going to get there on third downs, going to catch a pass here or there.
Yeah, but that's really limiting if you're drafted, because you know who's not going to be protected to pass block? Taj Brooks.
Well, and that's why that's what Moss does. Like, he picks up the blitz. On Mixon, to close that chapter, on DK, they hit players with the O tag. So Ricky Pearsall, for example, is available in the hundreds near you.
Yeah, you want to get Brandon Ayuk. Like, if you were waiting for the time to draft Brandon Ayuk on DraftKings.
Ayuk is understandable, but Ricky Pearsall has the O tag right now. Yeah. Pearsall is obviously going to be activated soon. Ayuk, we've not gotten any news on Ayuk. People just kind of took a quote and ran with it.
Yeah, that would be news, Liam. The GM saying we have no timetable for his return, that is news.
Yeah, you don't want to put when a player is injured and coming back from an injury, you don't want to be like, he's going to be on the field week 3. That's not news to me. A coach saying, I don't know. Like, this is the same coach who said, I don't know if anyone will be alive in 2 days. Like, so we're really taking his words as like hard facts. No, to me. Godwin, probably the biggest one where, first off, the picture of his ankle looks bad. Second off, I've never really understood why the market's like, oh yeah, no, Ayuk is really injured, but Godwin's totally fine. That concern went away from me a little bit when the Patriots tried to pay him, $5 billion. But now we're getting reports of a second minor surgery. There are no minor surgeries at his age. And when you have a broken ankle,
he's not that old. He's 29.
That's
actually
old.
He's not even. He's not even. He's 28. Anyway.
That's old for the NFL, right? So Godwin, man, I think he's already falling to the middle of the 7th, and that might, and Igbuka is climbing. So what's your feeling on Mr. Godwin here?
My feeling is that I was drafting a ton of Emeka Egbuka before, and now it's going to get a little bit harder to draft a lot of Emeka Egbuka. Like, it's going to be marginally,
Me too.
Yeah, buddy, I wish I was 28 also. I hurt my knee the other day just walking to the kitchen.
I'm playing rugby later today, full contact. We'll see how that goes. I don't know if I have it anymore.
Are you gonna bring the Chicago Bears play?
Maybe I'm going there actually to.
Or not the Bears. What was the team you said should do it? I forget the
rugby offense.
I forget so long.
Maybe it was the Lions. But so Godwin. But what's your take? Like, are you scared? Are you not scared? We play for week 17. Like, what's your feeling? Guys, I don't think it's breaking news to say you don't recover from injuries the same at 29.
He's just saying I got his age wrong.
23.
He's just saying I got his age wrong. I don't know. My feeling on Godwin is that, again, nothing is ever priced in. I would be concerned if they started talking about his week 1 availability as opposed to.
I do think he's going to start the season slow. Like, he might be
starting the season slow is different than starting the season not playing.
Well, look, if he looks at all not like himself, it's not like you can't just have Jalen McMillan out there, you know? So, like, I don't know. I think Godwin is uncertain. Like, he probably should be going after Jaden Reed. Definitely after the Olaves, the Jennings,
If
the
he's
Jerry
going
Jeudy.
if he's going after those guys, I'm gonna end up slurping the Dipperino. I'm gonna be drafting an absolute ton.
Well,
Of
I am
those
too,
guys.
but let's just pull up like a draft board I did last night while we talk about this. I find the visual is the best way to do this.
Yeah, you're big you're big on that.
I'm a
Always have
visual
been.
learner, and this is what we're doing here. Let's see. We got
Godwin or Josh Downs. That's the line where I'm like, I don't even
well,
care if he's
easily
active week
Godwin there,
1.
because I just don't like. I like Josh Downs, the player, but I think the the market's insane there. Okay, so in this draft, Godwin went. Am I missing it? Where's his name? Oh, Godwin went pick 80.
That feels like a good pick to me.
Yeah, well, this like I would have taken him at 82, but I do think like okay, Godwin or Jacoby Myers, probably Myers. Godwin or Diggs. It should certainly be Diggs, right? Like Diggs is healthy, guys. Like Diggs is the healthiest one of the bunch.
But he's also 32.
Okay, and he also is not competing with Mike Evans, a first round pick, and McMillan and whatever.
Yeah,
So,
the body might be willing, but the flesh might be weak.
well, I mean, like if you're a person who's drafting Garrett Wilson for his target share and you are not drafting Diggs, your processes are not
He's
consistent.
Garrett Wilson's 24 years old, brother.
Right, and he's going to have a big target share on a bad passing offense, right? Diggs
It's
is
not
going to have a
always
big target share on probably a better passing offense. Best ball guy, appreciate you, sir. Thank you for the 5 memberships. A couple people
Man,
happy in the chat.
he and Tyler were crashing out about
I'm gonna go.
super setting yesterday.
I'm gonna go on Best Ball Guy's show, and I agree with him. The bench press is not a functional exercise.
Yeah,
right?
you guys get it.
I mean, look. I'm sure
man.
it feels good to push up another 100 pounds, but in no point in your life
No,
are you
you guys are
the car
wrong
falls
and
on
should
you.
be
There
embarrassed.
is no time when you just need to press up.
No, you guys you all need to
In college, I took a functional strength like winter term course, and I was excited. I was like, "Oh, we're gonna learn how to like squat well and deadlift well." No, you know what we did? We bench pressed for the whole month. The
Good.
guy, the teacher, very fat and out of shape, had a huge bench press though, like not a walking bill of health.
Bet he lives to a ripe old age because he is
I
going
did improve my bench press, but I was confused why we bench pressed 5 days a week instead of doing anything else.
Because sometimes you got to carry the boats.
I mean, like getting bigger pecs, that's to show off to men.
No, dude, you're battling sarcopenia, brother. You are going to just keep yourself. And also if you're doing it correct, bench press is a compound exercise. You have to brace your core, you have to have the coordination to pinch your lat muscles, your shoulder blades.
I mean, the truth is like I have a very big wingspan, right? Like I have a 6'3" wingspan. So I'll never have a good bench press. Like that's the same issue that like Kevin Durant has. Like the man's arms are too long. Where you, I'm assuming, have shorter arms. So you probably have a pretty good bench.
Relative to my weight, yeah, I have a very strong bench.
What are we putting up there?
235 is my max at 170 pounds of body weight.
No chance I can do that, folks. I would struggle with like reps of 135 for sure.
Okay, all right, dude. We Liam, come on, man. Come on, dude.
It's just not something I train.
Come on.
I mean, like, look, I think I have more functional strength than you. No offense, but like, if we were out there on the rugby field,
you definitely do not have more functional strength than me because I'm just stronger than you. There's no such thing as functional.
Like, I can probably curl more than you.
I'd be surprised if that's true.
The gun show.
You want to talk about functional. There's literally nothing less functional than a curl.
No, that's a vanity muscle too.
That's
right?
a vanity muscle. That's not even a muscle you need to be. That's not even a muscle that you need.
Like I think I can still sprint. We're gonna find out today.
You would probably be better at sprinting than me.
Well, I mean, Davis, I had 4.5 speed, so I would be shocked if I was not faster than you.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I got it anymore. I've been training more legs recently. That's the functional strengths to me, like pushing the sled.
I guarantee I do more weight than you on the sled or squatting or
on the
deadlifting.
sled. When I fly to St. Louis,
buddy, I've done 10 45 pounders on the sled up and back, however much that is.
That's not even functional either. Like that's like number bigger. Like you're going really slow.
You're telling me I'm too. Liam is telling me that being too strong now is not functional.
I mean, honestly, I might. I don't know. I've been doing some sprinting recently, but yeah, it's not what it once was. All right. Let's get back to the news. Thanks for staying with us, folks. Yeah, I do think he's going to fall to the middle of the 7th. Clearly, Addison is a better bet than Godwin. Jennings. Debo, yes. Diggs, yes.
I think Addison is a great bet to be making right now.
Yeah, well, he's just not going down in price. Like 3 games.
Missing 3 games is nothing in the, and that is nothing. That's a blink in the eye of a fantasy football season.
I mean, this is so true. Like there's a lot of guys with big muscles.
I can scratch my back. I mean,
you guys saw it. Assisted back scratch.
I'm not gonna lie. It's a little bit harder for me than it is for Liam, but I I can still do it.
All right, let's get back to the news. Joe Mixon, where do you think he's going to fall?
I think he is gonna go at like 64, 65.
Henderson or Mixon?
Henderson. I mean, I had that in my rankings anyway.
Swift or Mixon?
Mixon. So there's too many outs. There's too many poor outs for Swift.
Yeah, I prefer like Henderson, Connor, Harvey, Chuba probably. I mean, but like the NFI, it's like the active pup, right? Like you can just come off that anytime.
Yeah.
How does it work?
I honestly actually do not understand the functional difference between the NFI and the pup. I wonder if it almost might in my head. I was going to say in my head, I think it's a contract thing. Yeah.
No, let's be clear. I'm very out of shape. Like I'm going to get absolutely gassed. I don't have I don't bench. All right. I squat. I deadlift some. All right. Mike Evans, I think he should rise. I think he's going to rise a little bit next to Devontae or so. Igbuka, he's going to rise. McMillan, he should rise. He never really should have gotten that cheap anyways. Those are my takes.
I don't know. I don't think McMillan's very good. Let's we haven't I actually have not, we haven't done this show since the Rashee Rice suspension became official. What have you done with Worthy in your rankings, and where did you move Rice in your rankings?
So I never actually moved Worthy too far down like the rest of the like I never put him at the 4-5 turn. I kind of had him at the 3-4 turn, and what I did is I moved Rice from the 2-3 to the 3-4. I understand he's going to go at the 4-5, but as long as he doesn't go at the 5-6, I don't care, right? Like what I'm trying to convey there is Rice is the best bet to make in this round. Take him throughout the 4th to get unique combos, right? Like if he's going to go near 100% of the time at 4-5, let's make that bet. Worthy, I have one spot ahead of Rice at the 3-4. I don't think he should I'm sure he's just because the third round, we're just like, oh yeah, Marvin, sure, you go there. Devontae, you go there.
Right,
Garrett,
exactly.
Jason. So people are going to take him there sometime, which is fine. But yeah, I want to be taking Rice. Unless we get because I think 4 games is the min, and I also think it's the max he's going to get. And if it's 4 games, I don't care, right? Early reports for the Chiefs were,
man, I think he could get I think he could get 6 games. I think it's really unlikely, but I think he could. I mean, I don't think it's going to happen, but I think he could.
Yes. I sure, anything's possible. He could get 2 games too, right? Drew Davenport's thread did say, he quote tweeted a Chiefs beat who said 2 to 4 seems likely. 2 just seems tough optically, in my opinion. So I think it's going to be
2. I don't think it's happening.
I think it's closer to 4. And I think one of the most overblown things that fantasy analysts are saying, it's sure, of course, Worthy has a bigger chance now, but let's not pretend that Mahomes has not seen Worthy for all of training camp on field, right? He's gonna know what Worthy can handle. 4 weeks in September is not gonna wildly change the season outcomes for Worthy or Rice.
Oh no, you're wrong about that because
that's just something people say because it sounds smart, and we have so few tangible things to say.
No, you're definitely wrong about this just because of how inertia works, which is that Worthy's going to have more on his plate to begin the season, and if he plays well in that role will continue. You don't see players unbreak out, right? Now maybe if Rashee Rice was,
I just know Rice is a first round talent if healthy, period. Rice would be going next to Puka and Neighbors if he played the whole season. And
I'm less sure about that. I'm less sure about that.
Well, you need to go back and watch the tape, my friend. Right? That's something I just know. And Worthy was missed on 8 touchdowns last year. So Worthy can get there without even being that good, right? Maybe he is good. Maybe he is the next Tyreek. Probably not, right? He wasn't as impressive in this gadgety short A-dot role anyways to me. So I don't know. I've been taking Worthy. I want to scoop Rice, especially for playoff pod best ball. So underdog, DK Millie, etc.
I was gonna say Rice is somehow kind of a better pick now.
Well, yeah, to be clear, I was never ever taking him in the second, ahead of Ladd, AJ Brown and co. Because I already took him at the 3-4 turn. I already took him at the 2-3 turn. And the way I operate is the same thing I was saying last year. When Rice was available in the 6th round last year, I was not taking him in the 3rd. This protects you from things like this, right? No, honestly, guys, we might be taking Rice 2nd overall if he didn't get hurt last year. It might go chasing the Rice. That's what I think is definitely possible. Plus, you got even if Worthy breaks out, you got outs the Kelsey falling off the earth. And so it has to be Rice then,
Yeah.
So yeah, Rice I like. What other news do we got to touch on? Hampton and Najee. The Najee thing is probably nothing, right? I do think in 2 weeks we'll probably have some actual news. Yeah, I know it is. When I say I don't like a Chiefs player, Liam's a Chiefs hater. When I say I like a Chiefs hater, crickets. But Hampton, I do think, yeah, he's going to just live at the 3-4. Maybe he gets to the 2-3. I don't know. He already, it already didn't make any sense why he fell to the 4-5. Najee, yeah, he needs to go down in price, but how are you feeling about that?
Again, I also agree the Najee news is not nothing. I think the Najee news is definitely something. John Harbaugh said,
dog, if you have one eye, you can still be a running back.
I mean, I feel like that is almost certainly not true, but it's more that Hampton is just getting all the reps right now. That would not, I would assume
that matters a lot more for Hampton than Worthy, right?
Yeah. Yes, I would say there's no chance that Hampton would be getting the reps with the ones if Najee they
No, I
like Harbaugh.
disagree. I disagree.
No,
Like,
you know this dude. Harbaugh's such a fucking hardo. He'd have been like, you know, everyone here comes in. Ain't no such thing as draft capital or contracts on the practice field. You know, like that is just exactly the way Harbaugh
vision
would
was
do
not
it.
a plus for Najee anyways. Like Najee, like I don't like Najee at all, but I do think what is maybe happening is maybe the Chargers are going to just try to void his contract because they're like, oh, like they didn't know they were going to draft Hampton before they signed Najee. And now maybe they're like, well, now we don't have to pay this guy. And it actually might be better for Najee, right? Like he might end up on the Cowboys somehow or something if this contract does get weird. So I don't know. As Najee gets down to like the Ray Davis range, I think you should be mixing him
Sure.
in,
Yes. He's a good. I
like a lot.
agree. I agree there. He's a very good pick. He's a very good pick there.
Other training camp news I'm missing. Ayuk and Jennings, like I have zero understanding why Jennings is falling in drafts
Because
because
he
the other two guys are on pup though.
no, because he said he wanted to be traded.
Yeah, I'm sure, but this doesn't make any sense. Where's the line for Ayuk, man? Like, are you seriously gonna click Keon Coleman over Ayuk?
No, that's the line. I
Are
think
you gonna click?
Keon Coleman, and like honestly, like even like Michael Pittman Jr. Like
Yeah, are you
it
gonna
feels
pick
right
Michael
about
Pittman
there.
over Ayuk? Are you gonna click Cooper Kupp over Ayuk? Are you gonna click Trey Harris and Higgins? I could see people start doing that.
Well, I was gonna say I have Trey Harris and Higgins ranked ahead of Ayuk, but then I have Ayuk ahead of Cup, Pittman, the schmoes there.
Yeah, I mean, that's how you feel, but I mean, I don't know. You give the market some time with this. Ayuk could maybe fall to the 10th. Who knows?
Well, I mean, we're already seeing the market do that on DraftKings.
It just like people want to say this stuff about DraftKings all the time. We almost just like can't see like we can't have serious extrapolations from the DraftKings market.
Yes.
We know that if a guy hits an O tag, he drops 5 rounds, period. Right? Like that's just DK.
Yeah.
Let's see. Kyle Williams didn't seem to be running with the ones today. I want to say that's real training camp news. Any other?
I think that's kind of expected.
Anything else to touch on injury wise here? Help me out, Davis, if you any comes to mind. Oh, Judkins. Let's talk about Judkins. What you doing?
Oh yeah. I mean,
I took him at 135 in this draft.
I think Judkins is like he should kind of go in the Tootin, Javonte, Spears, Najee. Yeah, that feels fine.
I mean, are you taking Ray Davis over Judkins?
Probably. Gosh, I don't know,
seems
man.
bad to do that to me. Like, are you taking Charbonnet over Judkins?
Yes, Sharps over Judkins.
Ramondre.
Yeah, Ramondre.
Najee?
No, Judkins over Najee. But I think Judkins is just like, I don't know. I think there are tail risks where I don't think so.
I always think Miami makes sense.
That's a bit.
I mean, I don't really like agree. Like, I think in certain drafts you should just pass on Judkins because he does have being a 0 in his range of outcomes. But he also has playing the whole season in his range of outcomes.
Yes, he does.
Period. Yeah. Right? So it's like, folks, you need to embrace the risk on Judkins in some drafts, right? In my opinion.
Just gotta, I don't know, man. Just diversify your way to $2 million. Easy game.
Easy game. Noah Fant. Talk to me. Noah Fant. Where's he gonna end up? I drafted him on this team over Dalton Schultz on a Stroud team. I think Miami. I always viewed the Darren Waller thing as like, let's just have a guy so that we can negotiate with another guy, you know?
I don't really think Noah Fant seems like a real NFL player at this point. Like I don't know. This
is a classic Mattek overreaction.
To what? He got outplayed by a 5th round rookie from Michigan last year.
AJ Barner, put some respect.
Like last year was supposed to be the Noah Fant breakout season, and he just
I wasn't co-signing that. Like people were getting over their skis with Fant last year. He has outs to landing in a very valuable situation. He could be Miami. I could see the Chiefs being like, let's have our, Travis Kelce insurance on the roster.
It's Noah Gray, brother.
Maybe. I mean, Fant's athletic, right? So who knows?
He's all traits and no ability to generate positive plays.
Well, he is a BBM champ, as people are citing here.
So is Mike Gesicki, brother.
Got to correlate. Let's talk about the drama real quick. You were enjoying your time on the lake, and then
it sure was.
The internet crashed out. Here's my take of the situation. Mr. Willie Knows Ball somehow found the police report of Judkins, posted about it. Davis probably took this for his own. He does this a lot, right? That's fine. Davis has definitely taken things I've tweeted and posted his own. People have done that to Davis. That's the internet. Then Willie Knows Ball crashed out. Give me my credit, give me my credit, give me my credit. Somehow some drama came out of that. The only thing I did agree with folks is there were some people posting some crazy stuff in the Discords. I don't really know how that got blended in there. Honestly, I thought the rap song was good for you. The rap song for me, I didn't think it was like nothing was really being said.
I gotta keep it real. I did not listen to it.
The one for you?
Because if I would have listened to it, then I would have been like, yeah, dude, make a rap song. And then I'm like, you know what? Let's just not. Let's just
the internet would break if you made
let's just be an adult, man. You're 32 years old, you're about to have a child. Like I think
beef is over. The beef is over, I agree. But we got to bury it because this is our first time being together. Then he took shots at me. I didn't even see these. And then he messaged me saying, thanks for being a good sport. So I don't really know. Clearly, he's trying to get a following. Like he liked that his followers went up and he's trying to cash in on that, challenging us to a big dog.
As you should.
Sure. I guess.
No, yeah.
Anyways, little D, I did go back and listen to your song. Fire stuff, dude.
The classic.
Yeah.
I literally made that when I was like I think I was like 17. I was very young. It was a long time ago.
I'm gonna make that whole song my intro on YouTube. People are just gonna have to sit through all three minutes. All right, that's buried. Keenan Allen, we're getting news today from Schultz that he's just waiting for training camp. So it's not really news, but at least it's, hey, he's not considering retiring, right? So I don't know. I want to start mixing him in more. Like I've been drafting him, but yeah, he's going to go up in price. Like if he lands with the 49ers, call your shot. Where's Keenan going to go?
He's going to go to the Chargers.
No, he's not.
Yeah.
That does not make sense to me.
It absolutely makes sense.
I think Amari Cooper makes more sense as the Mike Williams replacement.
Amari Cooper is done, bro. Amari Cooper, you saw it, bro. You saw the 3rd and 10 screen to Amari Cooper with the season on the line.
Dude, if he broke that tackle, he actually was like probably scoring on that play.
I don't think anyone, including Amari Cooper, thought he was going to break that tackle.
I don't know. Keenan's going to go on price when he signs. I'm sure there's
Commander. Someone just said. John Allen said Commanders. I could see that.
I don't think that one makes sense because, like Luke McCaffrey, there's been some buzz there. It's like, Debo is going to be getting those plays. Let's see what kind of contest we got in the lobby here. What's your pacing like in Best Ball Mania?
I'm behind.
What's behind?
Like, here, let me pull it up. I think I've only done 60 Best Ball Manias.
Wow.
60. I've done 61.
Let's do a badge bro brawl. I've not done any of these. Have you?
Yeah. I think I've done 3. So it's a 5. Do you know? Have you done one? Like, do you know what the rules are?
I did one last year too. 1 QB, 2 RB, 3 wideouts, 1 flex, 1 tight end, 10 benches, 6-person drafts. Yeah, I'm probably only gonna do 1 or 2. I know basically you're gonna build a super team in this.
Yes. Well, it's more about the value of scrolling.
Sure. I still think 12-man best ball is a more skilled thing, but people like to say this is, oh, I'm very clever because I took Cooper Kupp.
Well, no, it's really just it's actually really quite similar in terms of the skill sets needed. It's just about finding the right combos and projecting better.
Okay.
Like the value in locking in on this being like, oh, I think the Seahawks are super undervalued. You can actually get very paid off in this contest if you're right about that. Whereas, does not matter as much in Best Ball Mania because those players are still going to be 100% owned, and if they smash, the
Sure.
permutations are going to be everywhere.
I mean, just getting the right Week 17 game stacked up is probably the best thing you can do in this. 375 people.
Well, sure, yes.
Min cash is 250. First is 100 grand. So
yeah.
In this, like, yeah, people are less likely to scroll. They're less likely unique combo probably. You still do need to start 3 wide receivers. So interesting.
Although I mean, as is always the case, like running backs are always very important. Half PPR.
Yeah, probably building 0 running back is just so rare in this.
It's also, I mean, I just think there's no way to justify it.
Gibbs and Puka.
Yeah, so like this, I think is just terrible. Basically, to just like take the ADP comp. It's like BR. Like taking the ADP combo.
It's so funny how
bad.
you've 180'd on this. I used to tell you like, oh, you should make unique combos sometimes, and you're like, no, dude, the projection's straight. Well, no.
Well, yeah, in BBM, the value is totally different.
Well, the point for uniqueness is you don't have to get unique every single time at the turn, right? Like Gibbs and Puka, 2 players I like. You can get unique by scrolling. You could get unique at the next turn. You don't need to get unique every single time in the first and second round. You don't, right? So giving yourself, like in my vibe ranks, Gibbs would be the 102. So I'm taking him. Puka is just a smash. So I'm taking him, right? If you want to get weird here, we could do that. Let's get an elite quarterback.
I was gonna say, let's take Josh Allen.
Let's do it. And
let's take Josh Allen and McBride.
Let's do Josh and Mr. Buck. I just love the playoff schedule for Bucky Irving.
I think I have some fears and concerns about Bucky Irving.
Well, you can have concerns about any player. I'm not afraid.
I mean, I'm not afraid. I mean, it's just like a lot of guys of his archetype have been 1-year wonders.
Just go back and watch the tape, man. He's simply good.
I mean, go back and watch the Philip Lindsay tape. He looked pretty good.
No, that was like a fun story. Well, who are you afraid of? Are you afraid of Rachaad White? Are you afraid of Sean Tucker? I think you're doing too much of this. Like you're doing the same thing with Chase Brown.
And I was actually right about Chase Brown. He sucked as a starter. He got a bunch of volume, but he sucked. He was averaging like 3.1 yards per carry.
What are you talking about? No, I'm saying you're doing about this Chase Brown for this year. We've not seen anything.
What do you mean?
Like earlier, you're like, oh, Chase Brown, he's gonna go back in the bottle, blah blah blah.
Yeah, Chase Brown was objectively bad as a starter. I think
here we can just take 2 players near ADP because we
got weird.
Yeah, we took Josh.
Yeah.
And
I just am not piling a ton of entries in this contest because there's no, like, I'm not smart enough to have done the math on this
This might be the only team I draft in this, but
yeah, there are lots of people who have done math and figured out what actually is needed to win this contest.
no.
And so I would be like, in a zero-sum game like this, the expected value that you gain is from people like me who think that I know what I'm doing when I don't. And that is how other players get to have the right to my money.
No. Definitely not. It just having bad players in your lobby doesn't guarantee anything.
I'm not talking about
by optimizing to how to win in week 17.
I'm not saying anything about guaranteeing anything. I'm just saying in terms of expected value. You can't guarantee anything, but the results do not matter. The calculations behind the team is what matters.
Let's do Cook here.
Sure.
And I think this is a great team to just slap Rice in there.
Sure.
We got this double Rams, double Bucks players thing going on. The biggest edge for these typically are elite quarterback and elite tight end, simply because everyone's going to have a super team, and where you can't really replicate points is at the onesies, where it's like in Best Ball Mania, it works out because, okay, you have to take Josh Allen and then you get a star player.
Yeah.
But in 6-man leagues, smaller leagues like that, if it is true that Bowers gaps the field or McBride gaps the field or Josh or Lamar or Jaden, you're just really gapping teams.
I agree. I agree that elite quarterback and elite tight end is very strong in this format. That is as much as I have been able to reason myself through. But also, things that are intuitive strategies to people who play the games can oftentimes end up not being good, like when ran through like a rigorous analysis. So I think about that a lot. Like sometimes the intuitive strategy that seems like it works maybe is not. But that is the way it feels to me.
I mean, that's simply the truth of the past. Let's go Hunter,
I think we do Harvey.
and let's go. I think we should go Waddle here to get a week 17 piece of the Bucks game. Sure. Yeah, like back in the day when this was before both our time. Back when best ball was pretty much only cash games. And it was like
this was not my time. I was like literally probably one of the first 100 people on earth to be an adopter of the MFL cash games.
Well, I just don't think you were doing like 50 grand of action like the big guys were. But pretty much
Dink and I were partners, and we entered into every MFL 10 for a whole summer.
All right. Anyways, I talked to Herzig, and pretty much he said that like back in the day it was like him and Jennings, and like the biggest edge you could have back then was just like taking Kelsey.
Elite tight end. That was actually back. So this is actually a different game. That is less than the OG days. That was when the draft app existed, which was after MFL 10. And there were 6-man lobbies for those that were cash games and 3-man lobbies. And Jennings and Herzig did run those streets for sure.
This looks like a TikTok or something right now, this screen.
Yeah.
Or short. It looks like a short. I don't know. I feel strong everywhere here on this team, so I think we just rip 2 tight ends right now.
I agree.
At this point, you just disregard ADP, just jam players you want.
Yes.
You like Kelsey, you like Andrews, you like Evan Ingram, Loveland.
I think we do Andrews and Loveland.
I'm tempted to just take Kincaid right now. Let's just take Shakir first. Probably be done at wide receiver. I don't
know. No, because a lot of what you need is unique wide receivers. Like the value of like I would not do this. This is just the first example that came to my mind, but like if you took Marquez Valdez-Scantling in this, and Marquez Valdez-Scantling had 18.5 points in week 16, that's like unbelievably good. Because there
really,
are
you need that week 17. Just like your whole team's going to be so loaded that MVS dropping 16 week 16 is not going to move the needle.
Yeah, correct. But effectively, wide receiver 2 performances are useless in this because the bar for scoring is going to be so high. But a really interesting thing that's going to happen is the problem that you get in Best Ball Mania or in the 12-round drafts, which is huge amounts of ownership coalescing on very marginal plays like, I don't know, Pat Bryant or Darius Slayton. Let's say those guys are going to be 50% drafted or 70% drafted, but Savion Williams or guys of that ilk are going to be 5% drafted. Like that problem, like multiplies itself by half or by 100% in this contest.
This is Rip Kincaid. Get a stack.
Yeah, we need a running back. Because we're going to be way behind at the flex every week on this team.
No, I'm not worried about it. We got Gibbs, we got Bucky, we got Cook. I think we take 4 tight ends for sure. A second quarterback, end it with 2 running backs.
Sure. I think that's fine. I mean, we are definitely very weak at running back relative to what the most teams are going to be running out. Because like, I mean, I think we know on half PPR, you just are like, I don't know, 60% of the time you're going to want a running back score there. I mean, honestly, even in full PPR, a lot of the times you want a running back.
I mean, if you simply draft the right wide receivers, they can hit your flex.
Well, I mean, yes, if you everything in fantasy football can be boiled down to just drafting the right players.
And I feel like that's the story I'm telling. We got Puka, we got Adams, we got Mike, we got Rice, we got Hunter, we got Waddle. Shakir, I think like there are ranges of outcomes where Shakir is the Bills Rashee Rice that you seem to totally like discount. So like he's not simply a like when you're taking Shakir, the story you're telling yourself is not always like, oh, I want 7 points.
The Bills are a negative PROE team. The Chiefs are first in the NFL in PROE. So even being the Rashee Rice,
the Bills were, yeah. The point is things change in the NFL, right? Like, and maybe what was will always be. But all right, let's go B-Rob.
No, let's take Dobbins. These are, I think Dobbins is a better fit here. Do you want to take our quarterback?
No, because we're gonna take Stafford. Like we just have some quote unquote massive reaches here. So our team is unique, period.
Well, but the thing is I'm not sure they are. So I'm thinking about like this. I'm like Brian Robinson Jr. Brian Robinson Jr. mental modeling is like what, maybe 40% drafted in this, 50%, 30%. Whereas like Eckler,
like I'm just not stressing. Like I understand we want rarely drafted players. We're gonna have that. Stafford will be near 0% drafted.
Yeah. Like I said, I have not done any sim analysis. Nerdy Tenor hasn't done any sim analysis, so like I really couldn't say. Like I'm just espousing what I think is intuitive, but I don't really know, which is why I'm not going to draft that many of these.
I'm not going to draft that many of these because I just don't find it that fun to be drafting super teams.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I think in some drafts, you're right. You want a bunch of rarely drafted guys. But I think it's just wrong to go into it being like, I got to do that every single time. Like I drafted Brian Robinson because I think he could have 15 touchdowns this year. All right.
You definitely could.
Statty Ice, who is a little injured.
Yeah.
And then I guess we'll go Baker too. I think
we should take a running back. Like this team's kind of dead if Allen's not good anyway. You should like scroll down. You should take like Miles Sanders or something.
Let's do Baker. I know people hate when I just draft the guys that I just disagree. I think Baker, we got a week 17 stack. That's how you win best ball tournaments in my mind.
Well, sure. I mean, Baker is way more likely to add points to this roster than what would I say, Miles Sanders.
Well, and it's also to me, he's more likely to be part of the reason we win the contest. Like if the highest scoring game week 17 is Baker throwing touchdowns to Bucky, Mike, and Waddle on a bringback, we are set up to win.
But Baker will be what? Baker will be 60% drafted, and then 90% of those Baker teams will have Evans, Godwin, or Igbuka on it or something.
There's 375 teams in the finals. How many Baker teams do you think are going to be there?
If he's like a really high advance rate, I mean, he could be 50% of the final.
Teams. It could be 15 teams, right? Like you're going to have clean outs in the finals.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, sure.
Josh, Stafford, Baker, Gibbs, Bucky, Cook, B-Rob, Dobbins, Puka, Adams, Big Mike, Rice, Hunter, Waddle, Shakir, Andrews, Kincaid, Loveland. So now that you're a DK partner, can you do DK drafts?
Mm-hmm. I'm not a DK partner this week. I was only a DK partner for July 14th to July 20th, and then I'll be a DK partner again in August.
Okay. Well, let's rip a DraftKings Millie.
Sure. I have a hard out in an hour at 2 your time. I gotta go. I'm on Dave Kluge's show. Too. Yeah. The best ball streaming streets. Yeah. The best ball streaming streets, man. They're getting hot out there. No room for I have a video coming out at 6 p.m. Eastern time tonight, because I was like, gotta give the people something, because at the end of my videos I always say subscribe for daily fantasy football videos.
I'm chopping it up with Coach Speak Index. Have you gone on his show yet?
Yeah, I've gone on his show.
I'm about to pick the man's brain. Kluge and I got into it on Trey Benson. Not really.
Trey Benson. I don't think I have any opinion on Trey Benson at all. Couldn't even.
All I was simply pointing out is that Trey Benson ADP, like you can make similar bets to Trey Benson at cheaper costs, like Corum, Marshawn Lloyd. See, these people are like mentally ill. Like there's a lot of mob mentality that went down with this Willie Knows Ball thing too. Like I think people are jealous of you, Davis, because you get to talk about fantasy football for a living, and it's easy for people.
Yeah, trust me, man. It's sick. I get to sit in my dark basement all day worrying about how I'm going to feed my dog and my kid.
Especially because you had a bad year last year and you're open about that. How people think in themselves, like let's say someone has like 30% advance rate. They're like, I know. Oh, he set us up. People are like, well, I know more ball than Davis. That should be me. Like I should be talking about fantasy football or whatever.
You can do it, man. Nothing's stopping you. Let me tell you, the barrier to entry on YouTube, very fucking low, man. Pretty much anyone can just get on YouTube and start yapping. Anyone, and yes, Ty, obviously, this absolutely beats labor. I do not want to be in the hot sun doing roofing, man. Trust me.
Yeah, shout out to those people. My friend hangs gutters. My friend who we call him Lizard Man, and my God, dude, the gutters in the Florida sun is not.
No, oh my God, no. I would go on. I couldn't, dude. Martin, I might need to slide in your DMs as an insurance salesman. I might need you to hook me up, brother. I saw one of my. This is actually, I got to give credit, a guy who's trolled me on Twitter for like years, and he's actually funny, so I've never blocked him. He tweeted, awful presumptuous of Davis to think that State Farm would actually hire him. Yeah.
He should have been like, Yeah, there's better jokes he could have made. Nico Collins at the 102. I don't hate it. Getting unique. Actually sharp.
I don't really think it's that sharp, but it's fine.
I think it's sharp to do on occasion. I took Brian Thomas Jr. #2 overall on a Best Ball Mania the other day.
It's fine. So like it's one of those things where it's fine for the combos, but you also only get to pick like what would the distribution be? You only get to pick if you assume an 8.3% distribution, you'd only get to pick at the 1.2 what
For me personally, I just get the
12 and a
102
half
a lot.
times.
And like I'm tired of taking Jefferson Lamb, Barkley Gibbs. Like
I'm so tired of getting to pick the best plays.
I wasn't getting enough Brian Thomas. Wow, Puka at 11 is a gift.
Yeah,
That just
nice.
doesn't happen on Underdog.
No, it doesn't. Yeah. Also, I mean, great point. It's like we just, guys, at the end of the day, we are just filling air because it's just a single slate. Like, imagine if we talked about one DFS slate for a whole year. It would be so exhausting. Easy A chain. Yeah, it's like a super, super rare combination.
On DK, probably not. I also just think that, we know DK drafters love their running backs, so getting one we like early is good. This is DK Millie Maker 21 for me, Davis. So if this one wins the Millie Maker and you see LP
21
2-1, yeah, I've only done 20.
That's crazy, bro. How many best ball drafts have you done? I don't even draft on DraftKings, and I'm 85 in.
I've done like 70 eliminators, 75 best ball manias.
Okay, I haven't been doing the eliminator. I should.
Yeah.
I tried to do an eliminator at 6 a.m. this morning on the treadmill, and
no shot in the early.
It didn't fill. Yeah, it wouldn't fill.
For people wondering, I updated my drafters ranks yesterday. Eliminator ranks updated today. But there's two train of thoughts: draft early, unique combos; draft late, you draft with worse players. And so, in most years, I just get my later action on DK because not only is it the biggest platform, but the worst of the worst should draft on DK.
True.
And I just don't like drafting there as much.
Christopher, what I mean is that I don't draft on DraftKings on stream. Like I do underdog drafts on stream. I need to remember this for next year. Just do BBMs. Like you don't need to be drafting in puppies and poodles and greyhounds and stuff on stream. Because what's going to happen is I'm going to end up doing this. Like it's going to be August 14th. I'm going to have like 900 things to do. I'm going to have a main event at night. I'm going to be on the clock on 900 slow drafts. I'm not going to have any guess. And it's just going to be that I'm just going to be sitting at my desk streaming, barely able to talk, like 7-hour streams. Like, all right, let's take Bayshell Tootin here,
The 30-second clocks feel so slow after you're doing 20-second.
It's brutal, man. You're just sitting here forever in between picks.
Well, and DK this year made it so that if someone is auto drafting, they don't go on auto draft unless they miss seven.
Oh, I thought it was 4. 7. That's crazy.
It's egregious. It used to be Underdog was egregious, and now DK is egregious with it. So you just have to I guarantee you someone is auto drafting right now, but we're just gonna have to sit through it.
It's tough. It's tough, man.
What I've done the past 2 years is I just started drafting 20 DK Millie Makers at the same time.
Yeah.
One year I did it all on my phone. I did 125 teams on my phone, batches of 16.
On the phone is crazy.
It's the only way I have a big monitor, but it's the only way I could get to all the drafts in time because I could just tab out quicker. And I advanced 55 teams that year in the DK Millie.
You must have had good ranks. Your ranks must have just been dialed
No,
in.
you couldn't upload ranks back then.
God. ADP must have been good then.
I just kept on drafting Kyron and Rico, but yeah, that was the Kyron year. So I probably
did you auto the mini Dalmatian?
No, I just didn't draft in it. We could set up Daniels, McLaurin. We could do Cook, Kyron, Jason.
Let's do Kyron.
Worthy. His ADP is quite high on DK.
I just have been trying to draft him a little bit more. Like it's just, he's going to get 1,400 yards and 10 touchdowns. So probably just stop fighting it. And he's a very good week 17 game.
And we have Puka. So we're making condensed bets.
Yeah, I wanted Hampton. He went early. I think we take Worthy or DJ Moore.
Let's do Worthy.
Soups,
I don't like clicking JSN too much.
I don't really either. Soups is in 101 little Dalmatian slows. That is crazy, man. That like I wanted to do it. Don't get me wrong. I wanted to have my teams in there, but I just was like, the only way this is going to get through is if I auto them.
I did auto some stuff.
Dude, you know what would have been the sharp move? The sharp move would have been to auto them on slows, but then you're updating your rankings. So you're like every day you're updating your rankings, you're catching good stuff.
So I don't know how that works, but sometimes when you update, like sometimes it's what your ranks were at time of entering. It doesn't matter if you update them.
Honestly, I have. Yeah, I was gonna say, Chris, you're absolutely correct. And then I could have gone in and like starred quarterbacks and start like to done.
So
yeah, that was honestly bad by me.
I autoed the last 25 big boards. I did auto the Schnauzer.
Good for you.
I'm sure I autoed one of the Hound Dogs or something, or maybe I didn't. And then I autoed several of the DraftKings big boards, but like how I did it is I would like manually draft 2 running backs and then click auto because I knew my ranks were wide receiver leaning and just set position limits.
Sure. Yeah, I kind of forgot the position limits on my stuff.
You don't have position limits?
I did, but I messed it up that I left my numbers didn't exactly equal 18. So I had some teams with only one tight end.
Yeah, I've been screwed so many times by the underdog position limit Q fiasco.
You have to just have it be your optimal roster construction so that you get that. You can't leave it any leeway.
No, I know. But what I'm talking about is when you're on stream, you put a player in your queue. On DraftKings, that will override.
Oh, yeah.
Position limits. On Underdog, it does not.
Yeah.
But like, I guess some people click the plane and then they put a bunch of players in their queue. And in that case, you want the position limits to override. Rice goes pick 51 here.
I'm taking him all the time there.
Yeah. Because, I mean, it's like, I'm not taking Cortland Sutton ever. So.
All right. What are we going to do here?
I mean, I never pass at Hunter at pick 60.
Something Liam and I agree on. Travis Hunter.
Simply a bet you should be making, folks. I don't want him on every team, but most years I want to be betting on this prospect.
I mean, he did he did all the first team offense today. I think this is Jennings every time. Like literally, I know this isn't where his ADP is, but just
we might mess around, man. Waddle. What about running back? Let's just look at it. Mixon.
It's all the worst running backs on earth.
It's all Waddle. Why not? What about Jennings?
No, we can take Waddle. I gotta go pee.
Okay, we got Achane already. I don't understand. Like, I like Jennings. I have him ranked here, but I don't see how he fits this team exactly. Mixon goes here. Seems fine. Jennings goes. Waddle's been falling quite a bit back to the 5-6.
Liam, I watched the pre-recorded video that you did. Got to be quicker. You started too slow. People are not gonna. That first like 15 seconds, you got to be in it. Like basically, someone needs to click the video, hear the intro, and then like see. You can slow down in the middle. You could take your time in the middle, be like, oh, let me think, like whatever. But the first like 30 seconds got to be quicker. I don't even play on my pre-recorded ones. I don't even play my intro video anymore because people click off the intro videos.
Definitely. I agree. I mean, I do mine all in one take, right? Like I just record and go.
Yeah, I don't edit mine either.
And there's not like, it could be better. I agree. I mean, I think the content was good, which ideally that's what people are clicking on for.
You'd be wrong. Well, that's what they come back for, and that's what they stay for. Like someone is not going to repeatedly return to bad content that they don't like or that isn't useful. But if particularly for someone checking it out for the first time, it's all about like the first, honestly, even like the first like 5 seconds are the,
you got to be shouting at the camera.
You got to be shouting. And you have to give them a narrative hook. Like I always begin my pre-recorded ones with like whatever the theme of the video is, and then say 2 million or 50,000.
I mean, I've looked at your views aren't going crazy on your pre-recorded. They're getting like,
no, they're not
2K.
No, because there are, I mean, frankly, there's just like a real ceiling for what the appetite for best ball content. You know, they're really only about, I mean, I would conservatively guess 5,000 people who will watch any best ball video.
Isn't this like the TikTok brain rot thing? You just like put
Yeah, that's going to be the next evolution to Davis Mattek content. There's going to be a lot more of brain rot.
Don't
YouTube
do that,
shorts
man.
and
Don't
reels.
do that. Oh, Davis, what I meant to talk about as well is congratulations, sir. I didn't know you are a father to be.
Yep, November,
Tell
brother.
About it.
So I'm having a kid, man. No idea what that's gonna look like. No idea how I'm gonna generate money or any of that. But
you want to do Godwin?
I think let's do Reed, man. Honestly, read a little bit more important.
I do like Reed. I'm gonna update Godwin, but yeah, I do like Reed straight up.
Yeah. It's very close, but especially when you have Hunter.
I mean, we do have the 2 Miami guys, so like week 17 correlation Godwin.
Yeah,
I think we'll take him with our next pick if he's there. But okay, so when are you gonna know about the gender?
It's a boy. I already know.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So like,
have you been watching the Marinovich project to prepare to be a great father?
No, I have been.
You know what that is?
No. The Marinovich project. Is that the one where they did the videos of the kid for like their whole life?
He's just like a hardo dad who like is like doing physical therapy to his like baby, and like this guy, he was like,
yes, no, Todd Marinovich, yes, okay, yes. I do know this. No, honestly, a lot of what I've been doing is like getting my house ready. That is like the number one thing, but also, God help me if he's a Blue Sky user. Frankly, the number one thing I've been doing. So I also have little nephews. I have a 5-year-old nephew and a 3-year-old nephew, and I was spending time with them at the lake. So a lot of like the last like 6 weeks, I've been learning how to teach your kids how to play sports. Like, how can you motivate a kid to want to learn to throw a ball properly? How can you teach them positive habits so they want to be like physically fit? Like, how do you do that without being overbearing? Like, without being a Todd Marinovich parent? Like, how do you get your kid to want to golf with you? Is some of the stuff that I've been researching.
I lived with my nephew for a bit, and I just remember like what I would do is I would just pick him up on the thing that they push. Just kept on picking him up on that, and then I started playing catch with him from a very young age. And young. Like in like the basketball, I was like dunking the basketball on him.
Gotta do it.
From a very young age.
They don't.
LeBron James blocking his shots.
Your job as an uncle is you got to do roughhousing that like borders
Oh, yeah.
on like making the mom angry, like
Yeah.
pick them up and throwing them, picking them up, putting on your shoulders.
Oh, in the pool,
like
chucking him across the whole
I was
pool.
gonna say dunking them in the lake. Yeah, love doing that.
Seems like some actual info here. Pro tip: put the wet wipe in the diaper waistband and wait 10 to 20 seconds so you don't get peed on.
All right. I mean, look, a little getting peed on by
Parents
your kid.
in the chat, if you have parental advice for Davis, now is your time. Offload it. Offload it in the chat box.
Yeah, please, buddy. I need it.
How many kids do you want to have?
I think like ideally 3. 3 seems like a good
I
number.
definitely want to have kids. I got to get started on that soon. Subscribe, guys. Help me out.
Yeah.
2 sounds like a good number. You know, if it's more than 2, it's whatever.
2, yeah. I mean, 1 I think is tough. Like an only kid, that's tough.
I always thought that being a teacher will like help me become a parent somewhat. But I've seen a lot of parents, you know. I taught kindergarten, so I don't know. Those early years, though, they're tough. Sleep deprived Davis going to be drafting.
Dude, it's going to be like, I really don't know how it's going to work. Going to figure it out. Got it. Nez is doing, Nez had a kid, and yeah, that is very good advice. Yeah, win BBM. I can hire a night nurse.
An au pair.
Easy game.
Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna take him.
Damn, we kind of got screwed at tight end.
What do you mean, dude? Only Tyler Warren and Evan Ingram have gone. Everyone else is there.
Warren would have been who I want. Actually, Njoku's still there.
No, like Warren should not be going ahead of Loveland. We're gonna be able to end up with like Loveland, Kraft, Njoku, Kincaid. I do think, okay, we should just like take a quarterback. Like let's just take Jordan Love.
Sure, easy backstack. Dontavian Wicks is a 20th round.
We have Reed, you know. So
okay, there we go. I was gonna say Dontavian Wicks has an ADP after Tank Dell on DraftKings.
Oh my God, Tank Dell got positive reports today
for 2026, not for this year.
Stay away from Coco Melon.
Oh, I got a good Matthew Golden slow motion clip. It does look so bad. Number 22 is so bad.
That's his number?
Yeah.
I drafted Reed and Golden on a main event team. Just being like, well, at least one of these guys is going to be the answer there.
Yeah.
Excited to get Romeo Dobbs on it. Satoshi Mattek.
Are you doing main event slows, or you started doing main event fast?
No, I just did I did a main event fast in like May or whatever. Probably the only one I'll do by myself. I'm gonna do one with Ron and Jacob. People have been like tweeting at us every day. You and I might do one again. I feel like, you know.
Frankly, I probably if you and I want to do one, we should do it on the NFC because I don't have to pay for that. They'll float me an NFC.
Okay, sure. You and I should have a team we can sweat together throughout the year in case we go on the deep run.
Yeah,
and people will like that.
Let's do that.
Are we doing the best ball leaderboard show together again this year? That's gonna be at, like, we did that in mornings. I can't do those in mornings anymore.
No, afternoons are going to be better for me anyway because after my kid comes, I think what we're going to do is I'm going to be responsible for childcare in the morning, and then we're going to switch off. So I'm going to end up working working in the afternoon a lot moving forward.
Okay. All right. Davis is a night guy now. So we'll definitely do. Yeah. So we should just have a season-long team that we can sweat together?
Could do a couple. Yeah. The NFC guys are.
What's first in that?
Well, they have 2 contests. One is $1 million. One is $250K. The 350 is $250K. The prime time is $1 million. Well, let me double check that.
What's their primetime buy-in?
That's the main event on NFC.
Is it 2K? Is it 1500? Is
2K.
it 2K?
Well, let me.
So NFFC is pretty much as FFPC.
Oh no, it's still to 250K. It's just flatter payouts.
Okay. Yeah, they followed me. I should probably reach out, get an entrance, or I think the days are over of the FFPC entertaining any free entrance to me after Taysom Hill.
Tough scene. Don't
never
burn a bridge, Liam.
I'm going to do what's right for the community. And if that burns a bridge for people, sure. That guy was unhinged.
I'll do what's right for the community if it's also right for me. At the end of the day, Liam, you got to look out for number one.
Sure.
See, like here, I would take Judkins 127. I mean, I don't love it, but I would do it.
They're managed.
Yeah, it's high stakes managed.
It was a shitty bridge.
Yeah.
We should just take Trevor here.
Sure. Do a little dynamic. Oh, we have Hunter. Yeah, let's take him.
Yeah. Pretty sick team. We need some running backs. We need some tight ends.
Yeah.
I think we got unlucky on tight end in these rounds. Like Kincaid being gone, that's rare.
We might take 4.
Maybe. Yeah, I think we should just take Tootin, unless you prefer Ramondre.
I certainly do not. Yeah.
With T-Law, I'll be right back.
All right. So we are in a little bit of a tricky spot here because we have a really good team, but Tootin is our running back 3, and we don't have an answer at tight end. We have, it would have been nice to get Loveland. Oh, Damien, the Taysom Hill lore is 2 years ago on FFPC. They have they have all these big tournaments, including a best ball tournament. We have a best ball tournament with, I think it's $200,000 first. It might be just $100K to first, but in that contest, Taysom Hill was drafted as a tight end for 90% of the contest, and we got to either the 3rd or 4th week of the preseason, and FFPC changed his positional designation in a contest that had already been drafted because their logic was the Saints listed Taysom Hill as a quarterback, which I believe was a response to them doing a cheating thing where theoretically he could have been designated as the emergency 3rd quarterback, or the other backup quarterback could have been designated as the emergency 3rd quarterback.
The video is live on my channel, by the way. Like I delisted it for a while, but yeah, basically they threatened the integrity of the contest. It was technically in their rules for that year, and I was pretty much just like, you should change this rule for the future. Like, people are not going to be able to comfortably draft on your platform if you're changing positions. And the truth is, I think they were just catering to their higher drafting clientele. Like,
I don't think so. I don't think anyone wanted it.
No, I think because some old school FFPC guys who are just like, they're the type of guys being like, oh, Taysom Hill shouldn't be a tight end. Like that's unfair. And I'm sure they were doing that.
Yeah. Truly nothing more boomer than that. There we go. It was giving them an extra act. I think it might have even been, Dylan, even more dumber than that, giving them an extra active player. I think it was maybe even getting an extra like practice squad guy or something.
Yeah, it was gamemanship. The team, by the way, Puka, Achane, Kyron, Worthy, Hunter, Waddle, Reed, Godwin, Ayuk, Love, T-Law, Tootin. Tua's gone. Stafford definitely makes sense if he makes it back. I think we should just go him. Almost certainly going to go 4 tight end on this team, which I do quite a bit on DK. Yeah, I mean, honestly, this is what I agree with.
No, I think he like literally he does just think that
Just go listen to the stream.
Yeah.
And he was very dismissive and insane. Oh, Stafford's gone.
I still do business with the FFPC though, so whatever. Shout out to Alex. I'll do business with anyone. You can fuck me over, but if you come back to me, I'm more than happy to do business with you.
People got a real kick. He was just like trying to talk over me, and I muted him at one point. People got a real kick out of that. All right, likely.
Ugh.
If we really wanted a quarterback, we could have gone back Geno. You're upset at getting our first tight end being likely?
I don't really like. I mean, he's whatever. He's fine,
dude.
Don't love it.
This is a person you should like for best ball. There's just not that many tight ends that can catch a 40-yard touchdown. He is one.
Harold Fannin
is probably going to get there on volume if he gets there.
The Fannin bet, dude.
So I think we're just going to take Geno and fill out a back stack. We don't need a third quarterback per se.
Oh, I like Shuck more. It's fine. Geno's fine.
We don't have any Saints though.
You ever heard of Juwan Johnson, brother?
Oh God. I didn't know Shuck. I didn't know Shuck was so fast, man.
Yeah, isn't he like a 9 RAS guy?
He is like as athletic as Taysom Hill.
He's he's in his athletic prime. He's 26 years old. So his RAS should be really good.
Geno's discounted. This guy, I guess he's done a quarterback, but he has Gene T. I would have taken Geno probably.
Tyler Shuck, by the way, has a golden retriever named Murphy. People are saying.
Wow. Davis named his dog after me. So did Pat.
People are saying that too.
Here, let's pull up the RAS for you, Davis.
It's real. I mean, it should be good, dude. His body is done growing. His frontal lobe is fully developed.
Like the tape I saw, I just assumed he was not.
Yeah, you assume.
It's kind of crazy though.
Yeah.
And here's
Hey, he's also scared of benching. No bench press listed for Tyler Shuck. Not a functional exercise.
It's not for a quarterback, especially.
I mean, come on, bro. Everyone should bench.
I'm sure it feels good to push up some weight, but that's really what it's doing.
Mind muscle too.
Like push-ups is more functional than bench press.
Sure.
It is.
I mean,
Liam and Davis RAS.
Mine would be 0 because I'm not fast.
Well, you would have decent in like the bench press and everything. I would have like F minuses there. I hope I have good agility and speed.
Sure. Yeah, I wonder what Jalen Hurts can bench press. Probably a lot.
He can squat a lot. He probably doesn't bench too much.
Damian, you should be able to haul a deer carcass back to a cave. Just like think about just think about like
that's
human
not
evolution.
Bench press. Pulling a deer carcass.
I guess that would be more deadlifting or sled. Yeah, no bench for Jalen.
Who do we think bench pressed as a quarterback? I don't think anyone.
Josh McCown did, I believe. Josh McCown, I think, is the quarterback.
There's always some punter who's really good at it. Who does it? Josh McCown, Raz.
I want to say Josh McCown might have the top. I believe he's got the top quarterback RAS ever. No bench. Did Baker bench?
Baker is the type of guy who probably did.
I feel like Baker probably can't bench the bar, or probably can't bench 225.
Bench nothing listed.
That's Eugene Baker. One more over. University of Oklahoma.
Bench nothing.
Yeah, I bet Baker might not be able to bench 225. Short guy.
Like
small guy Baker.
Did Dak bench? Probably not.
Tebow maybe.
Tebow benched, man. You know Tebow benched.
Tebow. No RAS listed.
Ugh.
Or no bench listed. Sad, honestly. We need a tight end. Royo.
Let's try to go to the Braylon Mason Taylor combo.
Sure. Jared Lorenzen's dead, bro. True story. Sad. Oh, Milrow probably didn't bench, but I bet he can bench a ton.
No quarterback benches at the
Why is
combine.
that?
Because it's probably actually making your chest big is directly fighting your shoulder mobility for what these guys do. Richardson bench. If he didn't do it, no one did.
I want to say maybe he did. In my memory, Richardson did have a bench, but this could be a false memory. No, he didn't. I wonder if they maybe have them throwing the same day, so they just never do it.
NFL Combine.
Do quarterbacks bench?
Jay Cutler.
Rhett Bomar, University of Oklahoma's own Rhett Bomar.
Are there two Jay Cutlers? Bench.
Oh, yeah.
23.
Other Jay Cutler is like a legend of bodybuilding.
23. It's reps of 225, right?
Mm-hmm. That is a lot of reps of 225.
Jay Cutler's strong as hell, man. I bet Matt Stafford maybe benched.
Matt Stafford
back then.
Matt Stafford was on Bryson DeChambeau's YouTube channel. Golfing with him.
His wife probably set that up.
Stafford was pretty good. Stafford was better than I thought he would be. Not great, obviously, but pretty. I love that shit, man. God, I wish I was golfing right now. That's something I'm never going to be able to do anymore.
Us taking guys like Mason Taylor over Theo Johnson could just be wrong.
Saw a photo of Theo Johnson yesterday. He's a big, massive guy.
He's like a 10.0 RAS guy.
Yeah, he is. Not surprising that Tyler Warren couldn't beat him out for starting tight end.
Yeah, it's kind of weird how Tyler Warren has just jumped all of these guys. It's not like a crazy bet. It's just like, why is Loveland 20 picks cheaper?
He's got it's a little bit stiffer competition for targets for Loveland.
So I guess we're gonna go 2 tight ends, a wide receiver, and a running back, and build a 3-5-8-4.
The old 3-5-8-4.
We got Michael Mayer. I think he's a defensible guy to add to a 4 tight end team with Geno.
Marvin Harrison Jr. benched 380 in college. That is a lot of weight. That's pretty impressive.
That's crazy. I saw a video the other day and it said that benching 400, I think, or maybe it was deadlifting, I don't know, is rarer than being a billionaire.
I mean, 225 in and of itself is insanely rare.
Like 2% of weightlifter or 2% of people.
Well, it's small population of we're on the clock. Tight end, any tight end.
I think we should do Chubb as our last running back.
Sure.
ADP of 170. He's gonna go up. Like, he's not a guy to draft a ton of.
No, he's gonna go up.
Yeah.
It's like I think it's like 5% of the population lifts weights, and then 2% of that population can bench 225, and then obviously divide that by half for men. So yeah, there certainly are less than 1 million. Well, would that be the math? Certainly less than 2 million people who can bench 225.
You want to do Mr. Boren Schultz?
Why?
Conk?
Having Noah Fant ranked here is just such a bit. I do Jatavian Sanders.
Okay, how about if you had to choose between these 3 names?
None.
Choose one.
Sacrifice. Not you. You do take whoever you want.
We'll
This
take
is
Schultz because we just took
you
Chubb.
having Noah Fant ranked there is literally like you are not a slappy, but that's like Liam's version of being a slappy.
You don't understand that he's going to sign and go up in price.
I don't, and not for me. I'm not taking him. His price right now is
look at what
0.
happened to Darren Waller. Noah Fant is going to get signed and go up in price. If people think he's not playing football this year,
but Darren Waller has been an elite fantasy option, and even his worst season, he was 11th.
Darren Waller retired because football was too hard.
Noah Fant got cut for AJ Barner and Elijah Arroyo.
If Fant is a Dolphin, how you feeling?
Undraftable.
That's just very wrong of you.
I just don't think Noah Fant is any good.
Okay, well,
I think Fant will. It'll be like what Robert Tonyan does. Like Robert Tonyan signs with a new or not Robert Tonyan. OJ Howard. That's the better example. Another first round pick who just totally flamed out.
Whoa!
Like OJ Howard was wasn't OJ Howard was a Bill and a Chief, right?
The DK changed how
it's
they did this.
miserable.
I like
it. It's horrible.
I kind of like it, but 17 points, 8, 8, 10, 12, 12. That's pretty fine as a tight end. Plus, he's going to go to somewhere that's valuable.
Yeah, I gotta be honest, man. I really do not see a guy who got cut for $8 million.
He got cut because he was going to get paid way too much money. He was due to make $10 million.
$8 million.
10. And he had guaranteed of like 5.5.
Fact checking Liam in real time. Oh, this is dude.
You're fact checking yourself.
Well, now I can't make sense of this because they.
I know I looked up the contract several times.
I legitimately forgot Noah Fant was like in my mind. I actually forgot Noah Fant was part of that trade, the Russell Wilson trade. So I can't tell the difference between cash and because the salary cap is now under Spotrac Premium. You're right about the cash. It's $10 million cash, but I can't figure out the salary cap.
It was $10 million.
8.91 against the salary cap. There you go.
Okay, but that's a salary cap hit, but he was going to be paid $10 million. That's why they cut him.
Correct. Well, he already got $2 million of that as a signing bonus.
They're eating like $5 million in dead money, basically, to cut him.
They're paying $5 million to not have Noah Fant on their team, and Liam is saying that he's going to lead the Miami Dolphins tight end room.
Dog, we just saw Jonnu Smith go from a total nobody to a smash.
Jonnu Smith already before that season had a better season than Noah Fant's ever had, just for the record.
But to be clear, I was not the Noah Fant guy last year. Like a lot of people were being like, oh, Noah Fant's going to smash on the Seahawks. I wasn't doing that. But there are a lot of spots Fant could go to that people are going to be excited about. Hell, he could just play ahead of Kyle Pitts.
They'll be wrong.
You know Noah Fant has a better RAS than Kyle Pitts?
Buddy, I've been doing this so long that I remember writing prospect articles about Noah Fant. You're not, he just is not any good. Did Russell Gage just get drafted? The chat is saying Russell Gage just got drafted.
Let's look. We took Trey Tucker.
Russell Gage just got drafted. Incredible. I love drafting on DraftKings. It's the best.
Is he a Niner?
He can't possibly be a real person. Russell Gage.
Anytime I see picks like that, I look at the...
He is a San Francisco 49er.
Anytime I see picks like that, I click on the team to be like, okay, maybe I should not like some of these players. Let's take Mayer as our 4th tight end.
I would definitely have done Harold Fannin.
Yeah, but that like this is what you should be doing. You should be letting correlation guide your late round picks. Mayer's being drafted near 0%. Fannin gets drafted probably around 50 to 60%. Like I like
50%. You're so full of it, Liam. He does not get drafted 50% of the time.
he gets drafted a lot on DK. 20 rounds for sure.
Maybe by slappies.
Fannin gets at least drafted at minimum 10 times more often than Michael Mayer.
I mean, I would guess there's no way that's true. If there was a way for us to check that, I would bet you on that.
You can draft that, the DK data dump.
But it's not current.
Well, whatever. Like Fannon's
well,
only
I'll bet you.
More.
I'll bet you. I will. You know what, Liam? I'll bet you. I'll bet you $25. We go check it right now. There's no way that's true. It's within a band of. I can pull it up.
Pull it up. Pull it up.
Where do I find it? It's in the Endgame Discord, but I don't know if
Luka, Achane, Kyron Worthy, Hunter, Waddle, Reed, Godwin, Ayuk, Love, Lawrence, Tootin, Likely, Gino, Braylon, Taylor, Chubb, Schultz, Tucker, Michael Mayer.
Where's the DraftKings best ball data? Isn't it all just like in a huge CSV?
Yeah, I don't think you can actually read it.
No, I can't. Someone else.
228.6, 230.3. That means that Michael Mayer gets never drafted.
I will $25. It's less than 10 to 1.
I mean, I'm probably gonna lose it, but sure, whatever.
Okay.
We'll clear up. We'll clear up after week 17.
We'll clear that one later. Liam, I'm dying. I gotta go eat something before I do this stream with Chloe.
You know, honestly, I do too because I have something at 3. So, guys, anyone got the DK data dump?
It's in the Endgame Discord, so I can do it. I can do it later, and I will post in your Discord.
Okay.
If I'm right. If not, then I'm gonna forget about it, that it ever happened.
Folks, we appreciate you being here. Where'd you post it, Pepper?
Scroll up.
Oh no, you just said that you didn't tell us the number. We want you to just pull the number.
Yeah.
Anyways, next Wednesday might be our last daytime show here. I go back to the school August 4th. Fannin is like 15% on DK. Mayer is like 1%. Ooh.
I need the data, but if that is true, if that's true, I owe Liam $25.
Yeah, I'm sure I'll get that one day. All right, folks, like, subscribe, join the Discord, look below. I'll have fresh eliminator rankings. We'll have the second part of my article. Davis, where can I find you?
YouTube video on my channel today about the best strategy that literally works every single time on underdog best ball drafts.
Did you learn that from watching my videos, or?
I did. I learned it from watching your 6 p.m. Eastern time. It's a premiere, so we'll all be sitting there hanging out in the chat together. And yeah, I'm about to go be on Dave Klug's stream right now. If you guys are gonna want to go watch that.
And I'm gonna be live with Coach Speak Index at 3 Eastern, and probably have a stream later tonight, assuming I'm not dead from rugby. Peace out. Oh no, just tried to exit the window instead of end the stream. That would have been